Oh hi, my name is Haley Ford, and for today my topic is all about what are the benefits of loving yourself and what are the secrets of self-love that other people don't want you to know. Let's go, check it out, let's bring it on.
Make the ground shake. I'm OG, y'all new to the game.
Welcome to Master Blueprint. My name is Haley Ford and I'm here to empower and transform you into your higher self. If you are new here, welcome, and please hit the subscribe button so you can be updated on my weekly videos. Okay, straight to the point. Why are it so important to love ourselves? Because it is the secret gateway of becoming your greatest version. Without self-love, people will not see your worth and value. Self-love is the most important love of all, and no one taught you this. That's why you're confused right now. In Matthew 6 verse 33, it says that seek first the kingdom of God, and all these things shall be added unto you. So we'll dig deeper about this, knowing that the kingdom of God is you. If you seek the kingdom of God, which is you, that's within you, then all these things shall be added unto you. When you know your purpose, value, and worth, you will never be confused anymore for being who you are. Guys, nobody teaches us how to love ourselves. That's why a lot of people don't know where to go, because deep inside of themselves, they don't know who they are. And what are the things that makes them feel happy? They don't know what they want in life. Nobody teaches us how to love ourselves. That's why a lot of people are in poverty. They don't know how to value themselves. So whenever there's a opportunity, whether it's bad or good opportunity, they grab it. They grab it without internalizing a thing of what will gonna be the result of that opportunity. Most people who are in poverty have poor mentality. They don't work on their self. They didn't even see their values, because nobody teaches us how to love ourselves. Practicing of self-love is a lifelong process. Self-love means knowing who you are. Self-love means knowing your worth, your values, and who you really are inside. And be your authentic self. Stop caring what other people think. It's not gonna help you. Yes, I've been there before. That's why I know how hard not to think what other people may say to you or may think to you. And as a human beings, we love to be like other people. We want to fit in. We want to be accepted. Therefore, we spend our entire life trying to conform to other people's standards instead of creating our own standard. Stop trying to live by other people's standards and learn how to live by your own standards. Do this by simply surrendering and not competing. It's just like you're wearing shoes that doesn't fit into your feet. So how does it feel? Uncomfortable, right? You're not comfortable of what life you have right now. So realize to create your own standard of beauty, accepting your body of how it is, love it all. And that's how begin to love yourself. Stop trying to fit in when you were born to stand out. Whoa, you are a star, and I'm not hyping you. It's just that you don't give yourself a recognition. The reason why I made it here, because I start to love myself. And I already see my value of who really I am. And I don't care what other people say about me. Hell yeah, duh. Because I know who I am. It's not my problem it's their own problem with their own insecurities. Okay? I'm not scared to anyone. That's why I'm bold when it comes to expressing myself. If you know your worth, you become brave. So start loving yourself. Okay? Most people who know me says that I'm weird. I admit and understand that weird people are not weird. That's what they call us. Instead, weird people are unique. That's why they stand out. And have you noticed when you find someone that is very unique, it almost allows you to be yourself. You feel comfortable around them, right? And then you fall to the real authentic of you and be like them. So spend time with the unique people who don't care about what other people would say. They love who they are 100%. Another ways of self-love is to forgive not only other people but also yourself. Love and unconditional love is actually our natural state of being when we are born. Now I know that's kind of weird, but in 1 John 4 verse 8 says that God is love. We're made by God, okay? So we are made also by love. Got my point? Makes sense? Knowing that God is also energy. If you still remember my first video about energy, I'll just put the link on the description down below about the energy of my first video. Well, my topic is based on Bible and science fact. So without energy, we cannot live. Without God, we are nothing. That's why energy is within us. And that's the reason you're breathing right now. Therefore, energy is God that is already within us. In short, God and energy is one. God is formed by energy. Point blank, period. You will understand that based on conditioning, you've been conditioned to do not love yourself. Okay? You've been conditioned to have all these kind of rules. They say, don't do this. Oh, don't do that. Knowing that we are not perfect, accept it. Okay? I'm not perfect. That's why accept the reality that you are perfect imperfection. When we put labels in our mind, we focus on another perspective. And we create another barriers between ourselves. And that causes a lot of problems we have in our world. You need to get back to the core of who you really are. Realize that you are love. Letting go the perspective that doesn't serve you. Letting go all the old baggage that we are carrying around. Imagining that you are walking around with other people's baggage, other people's beliefs that doesn't serve you. And when we grew up, we pick it up and it's so heavy to bring them everywhere we go. Learn that it's not even our beliefs. There was just things that were picked up. And self-love is only our natural being. And this is the most powerful way to love yourself, is to forgive yourself. This is the decision you need to make in order at where you are right now. Be grateful of yourself because if you didn't feel this kind of emotion, you didn't have the desire to move beyond it. And don't be hard to yourself. And that's what helped me along my journey. Forgive myself. I realized for a long time I was living a very harmful lifestyle because I wasn't practicing self-love. I wasn't doing what I love every single day. I was in the wrong friend. I was in the wrong environment. I was following the wrong crowd. And if you're doing all of that, it's gonna be very hard to love yourself. But when you go to the place where you find your greatest power, you're like me doing the things that I love. I get to wake up and doing whatever I want, living in life that I want. And do you think I'm complaining? Absolutely not. It's good to be alive, baby. Realize how blessed I am. That's helped me to love myself. Remember, practice the art of gratitude. Focus on the things that you have instead of the things that you don't have. And you start to attract more blessings coming into your life. Understand that people cannot love you until you love yourself. And not caring what other people think is the greatest form of self-love. Begin to love yourself, and you will see you can do great transformation. Begin to love from the inside out. If you're still with me, it means you seriously want to level up. So comment down below, I level up. Now, why start loving yourself? And you will find what's not working in you. Yes, you can trash talk yourself, you can give yourself a really hard times, but realize what will it do in the end. It creates an endless loop of hating yourself. To escape that cycle, all you have to do is praise yourself. Face in the mirror, look into your eyes, and feel your words. Say that, I love myself. I love everything that I have. I love my body. I love who I am. And I do it most of the time. Sounds crazy, but it boosts my self-confidence.
Oh, Haley, you're so pretty. You're so sexy and hot. Oh, duh.
Seriously, I do it. Face it until you feel it. Okay, why great people comes to their greatness? Simple, because they believe on themselves. What you gonna realize, the more you love yourself, the more you gonna help people to realize to love themselves too. You know, the problem of 90% people in the world is they don't love themselves because people's brain are manipulated by other people to the point that we didn't have time to realize ourselves inside. We didn't know who we really are. We try to impress people who we really don't know, and they probably don't even care. That's the problem of being ignorant. We're trying to get that love externally instead of developing it internally. Self-love starts with self-care. So now I let go all the job that doesn't make me feel happy. And I'm taking care of my own true needs right now. This is so important that we don't even realize it. That's why when you retired on your job is because you are already tired. You can handle it no more because what you're doing every day is increasing your self-love or increasing to hate yourself. You know, job is different from work. Job is being employed around 8 hours. So you don't have a choice but to work around 8 hours. While work is becoming what you are born to be. Well, the number one promise of our government is job. So your goal is to get a job. And that's the human beliefs. And this is the rules that set boundaries to our higher self for us to be busy on our job to the point that we didn't taking care of ourselves. No time freedom. Just change your beliefs. Employment means somebody else controls you, while deployment means you realize what inside of you. Those who deploy themselves employs others. If you are tired of being employed, focus on being deployed. That's how where your wealth is. Those who deploy themselves determine their own values. And those who employed their values determined the one who employs them. You establish your own worth. So a job is employment and a work is deployment. You know, your job can kill you because you will trap on the place for almost 40 years, suffocating your life and live your bitterness and hatred and anger, and you are always irritated because you are in the place that you don't want to be and you don't like to be, and therefore you hate everybody for almost 40 years. And the Bible said bitterness dries up the bone. It means it creates cancers. They say this job is killing me. Well, they are correct. So realize what those things you love to do and start it right now. Do it right now. That's what happens when you step out into the realm of self-love. You recognize that secrets. Let go of the toxic job, relationships where you are being tolerated or manipulated. People who are BS, stay away. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for you. And I'm only gonna surround myself to people who have my best interests at hand, who celebrates me, and guess what? I'm gonna lift them up on my shoulders. They deserve that. They're worthy of that. And I'm worthy of that too. Loving yourself begins with knowing your worth. I'm sure you don't want to be around people who were only there because just to be there. Because you're doing great. We want people who are gonna have your back in a crisis. They don't even gonna have backstab on you because they love you. And you should love them too. Choose the people who choose you. Let go the perspective that doesn't serve you. That's all. That's how to love yourself. Taking care first of all your needs. Prioritize the things that makes you feel happy. Do the things what you love to do, so it doesn't give you stress. And that's all. If you have motivational quotes, you can put it in a comment down below or tag me on Facebook, Instagram. I will love to read it. I would love to read and like it. And be sure to hit that button to subscribe for my new videos every week. And now I'm sending you love, peace, and abundance. Namaste. Thank you for watching. And I don't care what other people say about me. Hell yeah, duh. Let's bring it on. Let's bring it on.
Oh, Haley, you're so pretty. You're so sexy